Boy, am I late for this. Like, news-wise, and it is past midnight, way past midnight. And I feel like collapsing, but I gotta make a video, so let's do this. And better late than never, right? Ha ha ha. Anyways, so along with the recently announced ALOLA forms, like the concept in general, and the abomination of an executor, I don't want to look at that thing. It's just anyways, there's more. And these ones are actually pretty good, namely Meowth and Marowak, as revealed by the latest Koro leak. But I am getting ahead of myself because in this video I'll be talking about the concept of ALOLA forms in general, as well as the supposed leaks that came out a few days ago, and what Pokemon we can expect to have the new forms. So let's start off. What are ALOLA forms? I mean, sure, they make a Pokemon look different than its original form, but why? Well, for Pokemon like Sandshrew and Vulpix, on ALOLA, they had to resort to living in harsher and different conditions. And then, if you believe in the theory of evolution, the Pokemon would have developed a bunch of random mutations, some good and some bad, and then the bad ones couldn't survive, and bam! A few centuries later, we have a new breed, which is different from the original generation of Vulpixes and Sandshrew. And that's good and all, but why didn't we see that in the other regions? I mean, Pidgeys and Rattatas have been around in basically every single region without changing one single bit. Well, aside from it being a concept that wasn't introduced in previous generations, there's actually a pretty good backing to it if Nintendo wanted, or Pokemon wanted to somehow justify their reasoning. And the thing about ALOLA is that the region is composed of multiple islands with very different ecosystems and climates, versus one single region with a few offshore peninsulas, but the entire region like sharing basically one single ecosystem with a few differences here and there, and no bodies of water separating the main parts of land. So let's think about that. Say if 5 Vulpixes got stuck on the freezing cold island in ALOLA, then unless they develop fins and swim to another island, they'd be stuck on the island and would be forced to adapt to its climate, instead of being able to freely roam around Kanto, Johto, etc. And because on those islands, they'd be able to just, if they ended up in the mountains, they could just walk down to the beach. Easy peasy, they can do whatever they need to do. But if they're stuck on an island, no such thing is available. So yeah, that's a kind of working theory that I have on it. So ALOLA forms are basically a bunch of ecosystems and mumbo jumbo, which makes Pokemon look different, right? Well, I wish it were that simple. But let's take a look at the newly announced ALOLA Meowth's roughly translated description, which is ALOLA Meowth developed after being bred by the royal family of ALOLA. Wait, what? So humans can breed Pokemon to look different now? Well, that's a bit. Wait, so they just murdered all the non-perfect Meowths? What the heck? Well, I guess we can breed Pokemon look different now. No comment. Anyways, onto leaks and stuff. According to a Chinese leak, and I am referencing Business Insider right now if you wish to check out their article on this. This isn't coming from me. There are going to be ALOLA forms, or it is speculated that will be ALOLA forms for the Pokemon Butterfree, Rattata and Raticate, Abra, Kadabra, and Alakazam, Nidoking and Nidoqueen, Growlithe and Arcanine, which I'm purposely leaving out pictures until later, and Doduo and Dodrio. Now, obviously, this shouldn't be just assumed to be true, but the list does kind of hold up and makes sense, as it includes pretty common and popular choices, as well as Pokemon that one wouldn't really jump for, like, as a fan, or wouldn't really remember straight out the bat, such as Doduo, unless it is your favorite Pokemon, of course. And also, notably, most of these Pokemon don't have Mega Evolutions either, apart from Alakazam, so they kind of were left out in X and Y and Gen 6, and now they're getting the action. And there are also a few leaks about new Furfrou cuts and the Alola starters having loads of different final evolutions, but meh, who cares? Alola forms are what we're talking about, man. Anyways, you saw what the Pokemon on the list of potential or like quote-unquote confirmed / speculated Alolan forms could look like, and all the links to the artists that made those possible are in the description. If there weren't pictures, then there weren't any pictures I could find available. But how about some Pokemon that weren't on the list that I would want to see? Such as Sudowoodo. Take a look at this. I mean, come on, isn't it just epic? The Alola Sudowoodo could finally be a grass / rock type as well. Or Solrock and Lunatone. My bad. Don't hate me in the comments. I mean, come on, the games are called Pokemon Sun and Pokemon Moon, and it's the Sun related Pokemon and the Moon related Pokemon. I don't know what their actual names are. And finally, a new form for Pikachu, Pichu, and Raichu, in which Pikachu and Raichu's tails become surfboards. I mean, how cool is that? That is just amazing. I'd love that. That'd be so cool. So cool. And there are a bunch more concepts I want to show off, but I think I'll save them for a whole other video on the topic. But I want to end off with this awesome Water Growlithe and Water Arcanine concept by the DeviantArt user PokemonConcepts. And, hearing Water Arcanine and Water Growlithe, I kind of thought it would be a bad idea at first, but looking at this concept art, it would just be beautiful and fantastic. Anyways, hope you guys all enjoyed, and if you did make it through the whole video, please smash the like button, leave a like. It would mean everything to me and just would show you guys the support. It'd be awesome. And you can comment as well if you'd like to let me know about anything. And subscribing to PixPlays would be amazing if you're new as well. Anyways, I'll see you all next time. Bye!